see what I know. It's late. It's probably 10:18 right now, and I'm pretty sure most of you guys are sleeping. I'm pretty sure no one's gonna get the notification that I'm alive. This wasn't proper. If anyone's watching this late, oh god damn! I hate my phone when it interrupts me. I'm just gonna put do not disturb shit. Okay. Yeah. So I'm just gonna give you guys a few minutes, or if you guys are watching this late, I am not dead. I'm still alive. I just been busy, so if there's no one gonna be watching this, that's understandable. I just want to get something out there to let you guys know that I'm still alive because, oof, how I said, it's been like a couple of years since the last time I uploaded anything or done anything or said anything about my channel. Alright, so this wasn't properly planned. This wasn't properly anything. This is just a live stream that may or may not be out there. People might not watch it. Probably no one's even know it still exists. So, what are the topics I could think about on top of my head? Well, where have I been? Well, I get that question a lot from people who support me and my channel, even though regardless I haven't done shit for it in like a couple of years already. Uh, where have I been? So far, I've just been here. I was for the past like already 2 years. No, actually 3 years maybe. I've just been busy with my family and dealing with my own depression, and that's pretty much it. So just that, and then so what about my channel? I'm still considering coming back because the thing is, I just don't know what to do with it no more. It's like you. It's like I ran out of steam. You know, when you had so much steam, you come up with new ideas, new content, new everything. But then over time, you just run out. I have no ideas. I ran out after what happened with the angry video with the anime video game series. Since the pandemic caused me to have a lot of strains, I couldn't come up with new ideas. It's like I have to limit everything, including contact. So there was that. It was brutal. So I am gonna consider coming back for the AVGS. No, wait, yeah, AVGS. Yeah, yeah, AVGS. Sorry, it's been a while. The angry no no anime video game series. It's still out there. It's just that I haven't touched that particular two files in particular. I haven't tried it. The crossover video was supposed to be out on that particular year when you guys saw that trailer, but personal stuff got in the way, including his personal stuff got in the way, and it never happened. So that was it. So that idea might be scrapped, or I could probably still say that you guys just watch whatever happens. Uh, so then that was it. What's the next one? The next video was the Bakugan episode, which was after the Naruto video back in, I think it was 2019 or 2018 at the time. The Oh, hey Jordan. Yeah, I'm not technically back. I'm just filling in what you got because I know you and other fans been asking me where the hell have I been for the past few months. Well, I'm explaining everything I've got for you. So let's see. The anime video game series, it's still coming back. It's not dead. No, not technically. I'm still trying to consider how am I gonna work this out for Otaku Nerd because he's a particular character who I created out of my own personality, including influence from another
Make a
character.
smooth move this fall
What
at
the fuck?
European Wax Center.
Okay, I guess an ad just popped up out of nowhere. Oh yeah, I forgot I left YouTube on. Uh, yeah, he was an influence. He was created by another influence that I enjoy watching was the angry video game nerd, which I enjoy his basically the character. So his inspiration, that inspiration was what developed Otaku Nerd, not out of anger, but mainly anger towards anime because, like the angry part is that you can't get this shit here in the United States. You have to go import it and then you have to get the modify or that particular region here. And that could cost hundreds of dollars. Trust me, I remember I still have the game of Robotic Notes, which is from Japan. But the thing is, I can't play it with my North American console, the 360. I can only play with a modded or the 360 in Japan. I almost got lucky 3 years ago to get one of those, but I got outbid on eBay. So I'm not considering doing that anymore. I'm gonna have to figure out alternative routes. So there was that. Uh, to come up with stories for the show, I think it was like a brutal. It was brutal. You have to come up with a story, a timeline, and everything. Once you do that, okay, I guess I'm back. I guess we had a reconnection problem. So yeah, okay, where was I? Okay, I remember. The Bakugan episode. The Bakugan episode was supposed to be like a sequel after the Naruto video, and how that I was also gonna get my friend Jordan to voice over Drago, and I believe I was gonna have my thumbnail artist to play as one of the anime villains in one of the anime of the Bakugan. Uh, and then me and then this. It's loosey goosey right now. It's technically I only have it like in a plain sheet of paper, which that's how I used to do it. But now I have a notebook and then a drawing paper just to come up with some few doodles here and there just to come up with an idea. Uh, there was this idea in the end of the episode of the Bakugan, which was going to be the Pokemon episode. But the problem is with Pokemon, anything goes. But the thing is, I had to be concerned and picky about it because Pokemon's a big genre. It's been a genre since, if I can remember, either the early 2000s or late 90s. I was in 97. The problem was, I think it was a thing in my past during the 2000s, maybe. And I can remember it was a big deal back in the day in Pokemon. So coming up with an idea for a Pokemon episode was gonna be tricky. I didn't think I was gonna be able to do it. I was thinking of getting something else to how do I say fill in the series. But it was and then if the official episodes weren't gonna come out, I figured, okay, why don't I come up with episode half? Basically, episode half is about 5 or 7 minutes skid between this episode and this episode, and there's that in the middle to go along with it, so that way you guys don't get bored and have to wait a lot. I think there was an episode of I can remember my AVGS. I believe it was AVGS 4.5 or 1.2 or something like that. It was basically about. Don't judge me on this one. I had to come up with something, so I thought, okay, what if I get the nerd to talk shit about certain animes that pisses him off? So, okay, I remember I had this conversation with my friend. He's like, when we were discussing the animation style or new anime series that we were watching. At that time, I believe I was watching the I don't know. It's a big fucking name. Certain and then all I know is it says certain and then index. Index was the character I remember. Basically Misaka and all that stuff. So I figured, okay, we were having a conversation about that, I was like, and then we were talking like, what pisses me off? Sometimes I just realize that they changed not only the character style, the color, the tone, and everything, but they also changed the size. And my friend who was with me at the time was like, "What are you talking about? This what size? What do you think what I'm talking about? I'm talking about the breasts. They changed the chest size." And then he looked at me and was like, "Oh yeah," and they were like, "Yeah, that's true." And it's true because there was this one character I forgot her name. It's like that it's like that strict one, and she's smart, she's everything. But the thing is, she also has a big rack. So So I remember they did it for season one, season two, that there were double D's, and then like in another season, they shorted down to I think a C or a B. It had to be on one of those two. But and we were like, do you think they did that on any other animes? And he was like, I think they do because it's just weird. They did, and if you and SAO, Sword Art Online fans, if you guys know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. It doesn't make any sense how that happened. It went from that to bang to back. It doesn't make any sense. So you get what I'm going with that. I said, okay, I'm gonna do a little 5 or 10 minute skid of the nerd being pissed off, like why this, why that, how they did it. But the thing was, it wasn't professionally scripted. It was poorly. It just right off the fly. I just did it off in one fell swoop. And at that time, it was. If you guys remember, my voice was low. To do that, it was because there were people in the house. I didn't want to interrupt them, and I didn't want to do something that would upset them. Ooh, yeah, it was pretty brutal for me. I still missed those days where I get to get up in the morning, film something, record something, edit it all day and night, and just upload it. But it's life, life gets in the way, and then personal stuff gets in the way, and hell breaks loose. I remember how much I miss being on YouTube. And then I kind of noticed it that I still technically still play with my friends, but it's been months. No, not only months, maybe about a couple of years already since we played. The last time I think I played with my friends, which was the group, I believe about 2 years. I think about 2 years or 3 years at least. That's long. We would play Gmod a lot, mainly Gmod because it's the easiest game to download and it doesn't cost that much storage. But the only thing that costs is time and in the internet. Internet wise, depending on time of the day, it goes fast or goes slow. Mainly, we play late at night, so obviously the internet goes slow. Um, there would be times we would play in the day, but knowing us, we're always busy in daylight. So I remember I used to stay up. We would stay up all the way up to like 4 or 5 in the morning just to play games. Those were the days. So yeah, there was that, and then but then slowly we noticed that one by one, each and every one of us were going other ways. We still hang out, talk a lot, but we just went our separate ways. For the originals, basically, if you guys been with my channel for a long period of time and know from the start, I used to have there was this group of us. Smafic, it's been a while. I don't blame the guy. Yeah, it's been a while. So I don't blame him. I know he's trying his best, but he's doing everything at once, and I don't want to pressure him. Then there were other characters, my friends who I remember hanging out with, but it's been a while. But then one of the ones who I know where my merchandise is at, I have no idea about that. I gotta do something about that. I remember one time he uploaded one of my shirts on his website so I could get my cut. But I have no fucking clue if they're still there. I have no clue if they're there, and if they're there, then I gotta do something about that. I have to come up with new shirts, new this, new that. But the problem was we haven't been spoken in years, so I don't blame him. Last time I checked, he was still in VR, so I'm pretty sure he hasn't came back to reality yet. Who says? And then I remember, yeah. So a lot has. So I started working like work. Like got like an actual job back in October, and I've been working for a while. And it was brutal. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I remember how brutal it was. So I work, I get paid on this work, but rarely do I ever get a chance to talk to or hang out with my friends because I'm busy, busy. School, I still go to school. College is not that easy. Brutal. It's been brutal for me. And I think it's getting brutal with me. Look, well, look, I'm coming back soon. So I just gotta have to plan it out somehow. I know there were a lot of ideas I wanted to put in this channel, but it's been like hell. I don't know how am I gonna start it, how am I gonna finish it, but I will do it. It was nice seeing you guys, and if you guys watch this recording, just to let you know, I'm still alive. I'm not going anywhere, and I'm planning to come back very soon. Don't worry, guys. I'm thinking of something. Okay, bye, guys.